I'm Scott Allen Miller. This is Sheep Guarding Llama for the 12th of December 2019. It is a Thursday. All right, it was another work day today. Managed to be at home all day. No big travel plans. No needing to run out and do anything. Did a pretty busy day at the office. And you'll notice I'm sitting in the atrium today. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm actually recording this on Sunday because I finally have a chance to do some catching up. And I'm in the middle of doing a project, so I have to keep doing something, and then I can run outside and relax for 5 minutes, do an update, go back and work for a while, come back, do an update, and I'm able to upload in between things. So it works out okay. But what a gorgeous day! I mean, this is just beautiful. The sky is just, this is nice. I haven't been in the atrium for a while, especially not recording, so this is pretty cool. And the kids are just in there playing Roblox Royal High with their cousins. But anyway, back to Thursday. Worked all day. We did a lot of Vettastic today. So much so, we've been trying to figure out exactly when we're going to start talking to customers, and the decision was that was tonight. So we reached out to the very first potential customer, kind of like direct veterinarian feedback tonight, and actually got a little bit of feedback, but he's out until Monday, so we got just the most cursory feedback, and then we're going to hear more on Monday. But at least what we heard so far tonight, very exciting. And several people who've worked in veterinary but are not actually veterinarians and not actually clinic owners have been looking at it and giving us good feedback as well. So at this point, we've exhausted what we can do without actual clinics, and moving on to actual clinical trial, I guess, is a way to put it. So that's super exciting. Huge milestone today, so that felt great. Tonight, for the advent calendar for the girls, it is family movie night, and what we are watching on Disney Plus while we have it is Home Alone 2, which is actually, I mean, an absolutely travesty of a movie. It is poorly written, poorly acted. Everything about the movie is terrible. Absolutely terrible. It makes no sense. The people are rotten. If you actually pay attention to it, this is what I don't like about a lot of holiday movies, especially the popular ones. They are awful. Not only are the movies bad and just pandering to people who are desperate for anything about the holidays, that's bad enough. You know, everything on Hallmark, everything on Lifetime, they're just terrible. They basically mock their audience. They're so bad. Like there's didn't put in an effort, and there's outright making fun of people who watch this crap. And I think Home Alone 2 is solidly into that category. There's absolutely no redeeming qualities to it. The only reason it exists is because it is a sequel to the original Home Alone, which actually was a pretty good movie. Um, and the problem with Home Alone 1 is already that the characters are pretty awful, but you kind of give them a pass that it's like, well, they're all stressed out and it's the holidays and they have this one time that they're really awful and they learn from it. Home Alone 2 is really the movie that's like, oh no, these people didn't just not learn from it, they got worse. And these are actually just awful people that you hate. You hate Kevin, he doesn't learn. You hate his family, they are terrible people. You wish they would die in a plane crash rather than find him again. The worst thing that could ever happen to Kevin is to find his family again, and there's no benefit to them to finding Kevin. The bad guys in the movie are really evil, and yet by far the best, most likable people in the movie. Even the tertiary characters who have like nothing really to do with the movie, like the hotel staff, are all pretty rotten. They're all greedy, conniving, sneaky, kind of borderline illegal, bullying jerks who are just out for personal gain. And you're like, there's not a single character in the movie that you like at all, except for some bird lady who has nothing to do with the story whatsoever. The movie's terrible, but it has some outrageous slapstick physical comedy, which Liesel loves, and she laughed and laughed. If you know the Liesel laugh, she just this hysterical cackling of just every time somebody got hurt. She just enjoys it so much. So while the movie is an embarrassment to the filmmaking industry and to anyone who watches it and makes a mockery of Christmas, it is very funny for her and a Liesel classic. So we watched that, and that was our evening. And we watched it pretty late because Paul and Dominica have pool league on Thursdays, but it's a short one. Like they go out, they shoot a couple games, come straight back. So it's like hour and a half, 2 hours that they're gone. It's very fast. By the time you drive to Richardson, play pool, and drive back, there's barely time to get an order of French fries while you're playing. So that was our Thursday. Pretty quiet. And we've got the holidays coming up, so we're pretty much all ready for that at this point. But a little bit of preparation yet to do. You can kind of hear the dog whining in the background. That is the story of my Sunday. Whining dog who constantly needs something.